Hello everyone, my name is QuadLy and welcome to the third episode of my Warframe Let's Play. If you have watched the previous two episodes, you will see a major difference between this and the prior episodes. One, they were much longer, and they were also not narrated, just crudely put together. I did not like my previous format, so this new one will make the video far higher quality, more informative, and also more enjoying to watch. For real, who wants to watch through 40 minutes of my broken English? So in the previous episodes we advanced from Earth and killed Captain War. We have also done a quest about the Infested, a biological weapon long forgotten but reawoken by the Grineer. Maybe. To start with today's events, I completed some Mercury missions, got new weapons and also advanced all the way to Mars. The requirements to get to Mars are actually quite chill. I needed to complete the Once Awake quest about the Infested, kill 150 Frontier Grineer on Earth, get 500 rubido, easily done by just playing the missions on Earth, and we also needed to assassinate War for the second time. Assassinating him is far from over. Meeting all the requirements has led me to Mars Junction, which is actually quite hard. Warframe guarding it is called Frost, one of the Warframes that is very dear to my black heart since it brought me through the whole star chart. My suggestion on killing him is to just keep away or he will get you with his abilities and shoot him in the head. For real, there is no good way to kill this guy but continuous depletion of shields from afar and then dealing little damage. Obviously you should use abilities because I used one of my abilities and he just died. When I melted his step and got back to my orbiter, I actually qualified for mastery rank upgrade, which is insanely nice. With this, we will unlock some new weapons in the market, but first, I took my newly acquired relic segment into the orbiter and just put that thing in. I will explain what the relics are in the future episodes, but I just want you to listen to Ordis so you get your daily load of confusion.
Concept. Ordis will try to understand void relics again. They say the contents of a relic are simultaneously this thing, or this thing, or this thing, but also that thing, and certainly never just one thing. That is, until it's exposed to a void fissure. And at that point, all the possibilities collapse, each one falling away until the relic cracks open and exposes one singular thing. Then, against all tenets of logic, that thing becomes the only thing the relic ever contained.
What a load of...
I was not sure what the mastery rank test will be like, so I crafted some weapons beforehand and just left them sit in the foundry. Since the weapons normally craft for 12 or even 24 hours, this was the right thing to do because, no, I have many of them. The weapon amount you can have in your inventory is actually numbered, so just leaving the weapons you don't want to play with right now in the foundry is the best choice. The ones I took for now are Burst shot rifle that is actually quite fun to play with since there is not many more weapons like it further into the game. Dual Skana, which is normal Skana blade, just 2. Kraken, cool sounding but truly terrible burst shot Grineer pistol, and also Taxon, one of the best sentinels in the game. I obviously coated my new belongings into red and blue to match my skin, plus modded them with some mods. I currently don't have many, so yeah, sharing the builds would be completely pointless. What is worth sharing though is the Mastery Rank 2 test, which is based all around secondary weapons. For real, it is extremely easy. What you need to do is be mobile and shoot the enemies, maybe take cover, and most definitely celebrate after you complete it with a screen shake. After some debating with me and myself, we have come to the conclusion that we should make a tradition of killing War in every single episode till the end of this Let's Play. Just try to imagine how this will go for... oh, well, he's dead. And we got a Seer Park. Seer is actually one of the weapons that is so terrible people usually throw it away right after they grind it up, which people actually do. To be frank, my opinion on it is quite neutral at the moment since you get much more powerful version of it later, but even that one is kinda meh. I'll surely give it a go in the future. What I will not give to the future is my lust for better weaponry that is now unlocked in the market. And there is so many weapons. With me obviously going for the best one in the whole game. Look, we all know it's the best one. There is absolutely no need to even talk about this overpowered stats this weapon has. I'm in danger. So I got it crafting and then just stared into space because I was waiting for it to craft for 12 hours. Eventually staring into the endless space became quite boresome, so I thought to myself, I just want to fly to the moon. Funnily enough, there is no moon. There is no moon around Earth, so yeah, we can't go there. But we can fly! The Arcwing! Archwing? I'm going to call it Arcwing. I don't care. Arcwing is one of the most despised activities in the game, hate of which is deeply seated in the members of the community from the absolute beginning. But we will see later. We started the quest, the Arcwing, and went to the Void, where we are introduced to the new faction, combination of Grineer and Corpus faction united under one flag, the Orokin Corrupted. They're not the Orokin, but are rather mind-controlled lunatics that listen to their overlord called the Tower, which controls them. For real, I have no idea how it works, and it is never explained. As I said, there is Grineer and Corpus enemies identified through uniforms, but there is also corrupted ancients. These guys, which one of my friends calls celery because of their skin color, should be the #1 enemy you need to kill if you see it in a group. It makes every single enemy around it almost immune to damage. But yeah, it is very frustrating. After massacring the lobotomites, we went through the portal which had to be recalibrated. It has led us to some icy surface controlled by the corpus. Here a mini-boss is present, a knockoff version of the jackal called the Lynx. If you're having problems with it, just try to destroy the drones and go after it then. The fight is not that bad, I swear. After the Lynx ceased to function, a void key has appeared, and we had to go back to the portal and destroy it. It was my intention to go directly to the extraction, but during my escape I stumbled upon a rare cache. A white glowing wardrobe of many goodies, which are actually worthless since they are hard to find as a starter and also contain absolute garbage. So yeah, I opened the one I found and got, as I said, absolute garbage. Continuing with the quest of getting an Arcwing, we now had to get a blueprint for it by excavating it out of the ground. I love doing excavation missions, so this one was a breeze. I did it easily, went back to my orbiter and started crafting the Odonata wings. After that, it was time for another mission. Now the quest for Arcwing led us back to Earth and another excavation mission. So yeah, I think this quest is excavation missions only now. I'm sad to tell you, but yes, it's true. It's just another excavation mission and another one after that. After I got back, I started crafting the parts of the Arcwing and then played with a friend for a bit. He got me to the index and got me loads of freaking credits. But yeah, after that, I logged off for more than half a year and I'm actually quite surprised how much the game has changed only in the past few months. After a long freaking break, I came back to this, a 3-hour resource drop booster from my daily login, which is extremely nice. I decided to continue my Arcwing quest by first getting the Arcwing out of the foundry and changing its colors because everyone knows that red ones go faster. In the mission we had to do for the quest, a war has broken out between the two factions we know, the Grineer and the Corpus. Nothing new really, but just listen to Vayhek's beautiful voice.
For too long, the corpus have extorted the Grineer. Fraud back. Consider our contracts cancelled. This is a hostile takeover.
More on him in the future since he is on the assassination list. While I was casually opening microwaves and forever sleeping space Russians, I got lucky enough to get a resource called tellurium. This is a resource that is incredibly rare and people dread to farm it. Every crumb is worth millions, really. Suddenly, a wild Balor for Morian appeared, a spaceship that destroys everything easily, so we had to evacuate. The Orbiter and Ordis were not yet ready for the extraction, so we had to improvise. We had to go into the Arcwing. I was actually quite surprised how the animations worked on this one, especially the new Arcwing entering scene. But yes, old times are old times. It's time to see the new ones. You can't even imagine how satisfying it is to use a weapon that needs to hit an enemy once or twice for real. In the past, Arcwing weapons were effing atrocious to use, so people hated them from the start. Now though, I found it quite fun. Everything looks far nicer than it used to. And also, found the space, be sure to loot around. There is so many resources all around that you will need and are not going to be available to you for quite a long time. Titanium, Ticor plates, asteroid, and so on. After we came through the mission, we now can finally do the Arcwing missions and access some new parts of the maps we couldn't access before. But this will be the end of the story for today. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did playing the game from the start, so be sure to drop a like or maybe even subscribe, and also have a nice day. Bye guys!